Coach Rich, and this is board work. We're just looking at some aspects of offense and defense. It's a 1-3, and then the one back here would be a runner between both corners. You'll usually see this on sort of, 14, 15-year-olds and up. A lot of times the younger teams, 10, 12, they don't, you're not that worried about. Corner shooters, they're just trying to shoot it. They're going to let it fly, but you're not worried about corner shooters. When you start getting to older ages, 14, 15 up, well then they can put shooters in the corners, and this is a pretty good defense. Our varsity usually runs a 1-3-1 defense. If you run it right, it does pretty well. And so, how would you attack that? So, one specific way to attack that is I'm going to run a 2-1-2 against a 1-3-1 defense. So, this is how I would set up different aspects of uh, of this particular offense. So, I'm going to have a two, and then I'm going to have somebody in the middle. Usually, a good offensive person in the middle, able to pass well, and then you can have if you can have shooters in the corners if you want to, and bring your other people out here to do this little triangle and have shooters in the corners. If you have a big man that's not a 3-point shooter, you can. It's always great to put him right here at the short corner. Okay, at the short corner. Because this in a true 1-3-1, this runner is going to be going all from corner to corner, and so you want to be able to have the ability to take advantage of that. So to stress this defense, any offense, that what you're looking for is you're trying to stress the defense. And so how are you going to stress this defense? Well, first is that you're looking to try to the purpose of this guy in the middle. He wants you to lob it over here. Okay, he wants you to lob it over. Um, and no direct passes right there. But what happens whenever you drive? So let's say the ball's throwing back and forth here, and then all of a sudden you can pop it in here. Now, what happens when the ball's here? This guy, um, he can get it if he turns around and drives. This runner is supposed to be basically between the corners, and then he's also supposed to be wherever the ball is, kind of between the ball and the rim. If he gets it there, then this guy's recovering. He probably was just over here and then came this way. But usually they have the runner as a guard here. So you want to take advantage of that. If you get it here, this guy is going to start driving in. And then if this guy steps up, well, then it's an easy dump pass right here to a bigger guy that's coming diving towards the basket. So that's something to think about. If you have straight shooters in the corners, then he can drive. Let's say that you had a shooter here. That really stresses if you put shooters here. Let's say your one and two are your actual better shooters. Your number five is not going to be a great shooter. Well, bring your number five right here because so he can be close to going in. So either he might have the opportunity to get it and then drive in, or if he drives in and these people try to collapse on him, then he's going to be able to pop it out to the corner or the opposite corner. So that's critical related to a guy in the middle that can pass. These guys right here, it's going to be real easy. It's going to be real easy for them to try to drive in, and so that sucks the defense in. And then he can come. He can try to drive in. He can come this way and then kick it to the corner. This guy is supposed to be close. As the closer the ball gets to the corner, the closer he is to the corner to be able to cover that. Or you can drive here. It's so easy to be able to drive here, and then you can kick it over here to this guy. This guy can shoot it, or if this guy's recovering, he just makes one little dribble and then shoot it right to the corner. Or we can pass it here. This guy's going to recover. If we can get it here, then that's going to be such easy pass out to the corner, wide open shot in the corner. So that's something to consider. Also, if you get it to the corner, these guys should be wide enough to be able to take one dribble and then pass it over to this guy. Just keeping their eye on this guy right here. We don't want to pass it and he gets a steal there. But they should be wide enough to be able to pass directly to the corner. So if they can, then they're wide enough right here and they're deep enough that they're not in danger of one of these guys when they're making that cross court pass to get it. So you just drive, you just one or two steps here, or you can float it back over here and then immediate pass to the corner because this runner is going to be in the middle, right? So if it's here, then he's on this side. As soon as he gets it here, then he's running this way to try to recover to the corner. And so you're really stressing that defense, especially if you have a guard out here, and they're running at you shot fake, and then you can drive in. If you shot fake and drive in, then you're going to have a real easy pass to the corner here. The only person, a lot of times when you drive, people just turn around and ball watch, and so they're just sitting there watching the ball, and so you drive, and you've got a real easy pass out. He drives in if it's he can either take the shot, or if he doesn't get it, then this is what logically where the pass is going to go, and then one more pass because this guy's recovering here. This guy's going to probably be wide open. So that's just some ways in which you can attack a 1-3-1 defense. I like to run a 2-1-2 against a 1-3-1 defense, and hopefully that's helpful. And please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time, guys.